Oh my God, not Chrisean Rock getting exposed red-handed, y'all. After all that lying and denying, the truth about her son is finally coming to light. And let me tell you, it's messy. Fans have been whispering for months that something just wasn't right with little Chrisean Junior. But Chrisean, she's been fighting tooth and nail, swearing up and down that her baby is perfectly fine and everyone's just doing too much. Well, honey, the receipts have surfaced, and it's worse than anyone expected. Turns out not only did Chrisean know her son needed help for a long time, but she's been deliberately hiding the truth, even going as far as photoshopping his pictures to make him look normal. Yeah, it's that bad. And guess what? Insiders are coming forward and they're spilling every last dirty little secret. It's game over for Chrisean and the internet is about to have a field day. Buckle up because this tea is scorching hot. As ironic and wild as it sounds, it was actually Blueface who first dropped hints that something was wrong with Junior. A few months after the baby was born, Blueface went on a legendary Twitter rant, dragging Chrisean through the mud. He exposed her saying, "B smoked a blunt on the way to the hospital. She was face smoking before labor." Blueface didn't hold back. He flat out said that if Chrisean didn't clean up her act, he would step in to take custody of Junior himself. He even blamed her for their son's health problems, tweeting that, "My son not healthy cause she drank, smoked, and got hit her whole pregnancy. She couldn't even take 1 month off." And if that wasn't bad enough, he dropped a bombshell by sharing a graphic picture of Junior's private parts, claiming the baby had developed a hernia because of all the drinking and smoking during pregnancy. Blueface begged her to get their son surgery, tweeting things like, "Fix our son's seat first, then go find somebody else to ride." He even told fans to tag Chrisean on her posts to pressure her into taking action because she kept missing important appointments. And when people tried to say he was doing too much, Blueface doubled down, accusing Chrisean of being in denial, doing nose candy, and pushing back surgery appointments just to live her free life. He said he even flew out to Baltimore thinking he was going to see Junior getting surgery, only to find out she had completely missed the appointment. But of course, Chrisean had her own side of the story. She clapped back, saying Blueface was just trying to get their baby taken away from her. She insisted, "I've been making it to all his appointments in Baltimore." She accused Blueface of lying out of spite, trying to paint her as a bad mother. And honestly, the fact that Blueface looks like the more responsible parent here? Child. That alone tells you everything you need to know about how bad this whole situation really is. There's even been a lot of talk that Junior could be suffering from fetal alcohol syndrome, which would totally line up with what fans have been suspecting for a long time. Given everything we know about Chrisean's wild behavior during pregnancy, it wouldn't be a surprise.
My nigga, I woke up today knowing I don't want a child no more. I don't want no kid no more. I don't think I want to be a Blueface girlfriend.
Get yourself together.
Where the bottle at?
Oh my gosh.
Drink it.
She asked for another bottle. I'm just
You can't have no liquor.
Yes, I can. I can the child tomorrow. It won't hurt me.
No,
He shut the door because it's cold.
Fans also started noticing something strange about Junior. He didn't cry like a typical baby would. His reactions were different, almost muted. And it didn't stop there. In one of her pictures, eagle-eyed fans spotted a respirator machine in the background. A major red flag. People got even more concerned when Junior was seen staring blankly into the distance in videos. There wasn't much eye movement, no attempts to grab at things like other babies his age would. It was heartbreaking to watch, and obvious that something was wrong. But Chrisean, still in full denial, still out here screaming to the world that her son was perfectly healthy, that everyone else was just hating. But
She could be talking, walking, playing football, everything. Who is y'all to tell me what he diagnosed with and what he look like, what he sound like? Y'all don't know nothing about God and y'all don't know nothing about nothing. You talking to me like that. So I rebuke everything y'all saying about my child, to be honest. But I like this, bro.
girl, your own actions were telling a different story. For Junior's first birthday last September, Chrisean posted some cute pictures, making it seem like he was standing on his own. Except, fans quickly realized he wasn't actually standing. He was just propped up against her leg, barely balanced. And it didn't stop there either. Fans picked up on the fact that she would Photoshop pictures of Junior before posting them online, trying to make him look more normal than he really was. Woo. And if that wasn't bad enough, there are people, a lot of people, accusing Chrisean of refusing to get her baby the medical help he clearly needs. Even Blueface's mom, Carissa, jumped into the drama. She got on Instagram Live and shared her very first impression when she met Junior, and y'all, it was sad.
When I saw him in that restaurant, it crushed me. And for her to say she wanted to stomp me out, girl, you ain't. I can't even tell you what my mind wanted to do to you once I looked in his face and I didn't know if he was looking at me, you, or the air. I was hurt, genuinely hurt. But you know what I said? You know what? That's okay. That's okay. If he can laugh and he can cry and he can smile, he can still be a joy in this world. But that's okay. That was my first time seeing him. I never seen him whoop before. I never seen what they saw. I literally thought this whole time that maybe people's fans was doing something to the pictures or, making it not. I didn't believe it the whole time. I just was like, nah, John said there was a couple things going on, but he didn't say it was to that extent.
Carissa straight up said that the moment she saw Junior, she knew something wasn't right. She also didn't hesitate to put the blame squarely on Chrisean's drinking during pregnancy.
Oh, them mother drank and smoked while they was pregnant. That's why they're so angry. Because who the fuck is angry? You supposed to be angry at a that did this. Not, that's the reason why you don't find it to be angry is because you did it. Then y'all want to hop on here I'm talking about my grandbaby. No, I'm talking about the trifling mammy.
Now you would think after all of this, Chrisean would swallow her pride and actually try to get Junior the help he needs, right? Wrong. According to her ex-friend Janet, Chrisean refused every single offer to help Junior. Janet claimed she even tried to step in and get Junior to a doctor herself, but Chrisean wanted no parts of it.
Janet, why didn't you convince her to help Junior? I did. My cousin is a specialist. I did the best I could. My cousin works with autistic children. She works one-on-one with all kinds of children. It don't matter if you're autistic, if you're not, if you're regular children, we offered the help as much as we can. My cousin literally has her BA in all of this. It's when people are in denial of stuff, it's you can't help people when they're in denial of what's actually going on in reality.
And it doesn't even stop there. Apparently, Chrisean even fell out with her best friend Marsh over this. While Chrisean was locked up, Marsh was babysitting Junior. And Marsh, being a decent human being, wanted to take him to the hospital because something seemed off. When Chrisean found out about it, she lost her mind. In leaked texts, Marsh explained how she tried to do everything she could for Junior, but he had nothing. No clothes, no food, no milk, no bottles, nothing. Marsh said she even used her own money to care for him, but when her sister suggested taking Junior to the hospital because he kept spitting up and Marsh told Chrisean, Chrisean went ballistic. She had someone rush over to snatch Junior away and never looked back. And it gets even more disturbing because Marsh claimed Chrisean would literally stage fake photo shoots to make Junior look healthier for social media. She was so obsessed with how people on Reddit were talking about Junior that she would monitor posts 24/7 and plot ways to make it look like her son was fine when he clearly wasn't. Marsh even said Chrissy knew he couldn't walk or hold himself up, but she would still post him in a walker just to fake it for the internet. This woman was out here trying to trick people into thinking everything was perfect instead of actually helping her own baby. Sick. And just when you thought it couldn't get any worse, it does. Because even after all this mess, the missed doctor appointments, the staged photos, the endless lying, Chrisean still isn't getting Junior the help he so desperately needs. Recently, she showed up at an event with Junior, and even though he's almost 2 years old, he was still struggling to even hold his head up. At this point, fans are beyond furious. It's not just sad anymore, it's infuriating. Instead of taking responsibility, instead of rushing to find the best doctors, Chrisean has decided to fake being all spiritual and finding God, as if that's going to magically fix everything. But let's be real, fans aren't buying any of it. They're calling her out left and right, dragging her for pretending to be holy instead of being a real mother and doing what's best for her son. The comment sections have been on fire. This is sad AF. Chrisean, there are literally people who can help your son out. What are you doing? Another person said, girl, why isn't Chrisean in jail for what she did while that poor baby was in the womb? And someone else wrote, I'm not dragging the baby at all, but how is this not illegal? Mom's in here? Is this not child abuse? And the most heartbreaking part? Chrisean's baby is now 20 months old, and he still can't talk, walk, or hold his head up properly. Let that sink in. People are literally begging for someone to call social services on her because at this point, it's beyond clear that Junior is not getting the care he needs. And Chrisean? She's out here more concerned about appearances, clout, and her next Instagram live than saving her son's life. It's honestly devastating to see. Junior deserves a mother who will put him first, not someone who will Photoshop his pictures to hide the truth, not someone who will let their pride and ego come before his health. And no matter how much Chrisean tries to cover it up with staged pictures, fake spiritual journeys, and emotional live streams, the truth always finds a way out. The fans see it, the insiders see it, and now the whole world is seeing it too. This is not just about some messy celebrity drama anymore. This is about a child, an innocent little boy who didn't ask to be born into this chaos. A child who deserves love, care, medical attention, and a mother who will fight for him, not fight to protect her image. At the end of the day, no amount of Photoshop, Instagram filters, or fake spiritual awakening posts will ever be enough to hide what's really going on behind the scenes. And while Chrisean might think she's winning by silencing critics and pretending everything's fine, the reality is she's losing the one battle that truly matters, the battle to be a good mother. It's heartbreaking, it's infuriating, and it's something that fans and the world will not be forgetting anytime soon. Y'all, what do you think about all this? Drop your thoughts in the comments because, this one is messy beyond words. And don't forget, stick around for the next video. You already know there's going to be even more tea to spill.